Teacher of the Week brought to you by Down East Heating and Air.
The pandemic disrupted schools nearly a year ago, and it has been a challenging year for students.
That's especially true for kindergarten teachers who have had to make lots of changes due to COVID-19.
This morning's Teacher of the Week is an educator who's known for easing some of the worry for the little learners in her class.
And then he thought, perhaps a little swim will refresh me. So he shed his boss hat and his royal bathrobe.
These kindergartners listen attentively as their teacher, Candace Hart, reads Tacky and the Emperor.
Chuckling with excitement, he put on the boss hat, he put on the royal bathrobe, and the curly twinkle toe shoes.
A Teacher of the Week nomination we received from a parent commends Hart for being patient, an amazing teacher, and even through virtual learning has made learning fun for her daughter. Recently, I headed to Parsley Elementary School to meet her. We're here to recognize Miss Candace Hart as our Teacher of the Week because we got a nomination here from someone who said really nice things about Miss Hart. So can we give her a round of applause? Can you guys clap? Kindergarten is a time of joy and exciting adventures, but the pandemic has forced these kids to have more screen time in a remote environment and has cut down on fun things students this age need, like singing and sharing.
When you think about your memories of kindergarten or your kids' memories or other students' memories of kindergarten, this is not what you think of.
From frequent trips to the sink and standing on strategically placed dots on the floor to desks placed far apart, these kids have adapted to lots of change.
They're 5. They've been on the planet for 5 years. I think sometimes we forget that. We are lucky with our tiles. They are 7 feet apart, so it's a nice visual for them, having their own space.
A 2003 graduate of UNCW, Hart has taught 18 years, and this is her 9th year at the school.
Look at these sharp E's. That is one of the trickiest letters.
And one of the trickiest things for teachers right now is having pronunciation lessons.
They can't see my face. I'm teaching them letter sounds. I mean, how do you form a mouth through a mask? We do a lot of arm motions and anything to get them moving to re-engage and refocus. Everybody get up. We got 10 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You could not have picked a better Teacher of the Week. She has the highest levels of active engagement of any teacher, and she maximizes every single minute with her children. They are always having integrated learning and always just moving and having movement that helps them be able to stay engaged and to stay focused while learning.
Despite numerous challenges this year, Hart says there's nothing she'd rather be doing.
This is what I was born to do.
While half of her students attend class in person and the rest join in remotely from home, Hart tries to make both groups feel connected.
Friends at home and friends at school, I am so proud of you. You can unmute and tell your friends goodbye, and you will see them. Yes, you will see them again on Friday.
With the school year winding down, Hart knows she's only got about 3 more months to teach these boys and girls what they need to know.
Regardless of whether we're back in school, time is still moving, and kindergarten will come to an end, and they have to be ready for 1st grade. Whether we're learning from home or here, we have to be ready for the next step, and that's our job to keep our standards high.
Candace Hart, our Teacher of the Week, keeping standards high and anxiety levels low for each of the little learners in her class. We just love those kids. If you know a teacher making a big impact on students like Candace Hart, we want to know about them. Go to our website, look for the Community tab and Teacher of the Week. And don't forget, each week's winner gets a $100 gift card. It was so much fun going to Parsley Elementary School. Always a pleasure to go out there. And those kids, they've got this whole social distancing thing down. I mean, you don't have to tell them twice. They know to stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, you can see it in the classroom too. And when she mentioned that those tiles are 7 feet apart, it's a nice, as she said, visual cue. And Ramel, weren't you impressed with her energy?
Yeah, I was, and I really like how the students were just like bye friends. You know, the friendship there in kindergarten is definitely something I really enjoyed when I was in kindergarten myself.
Yeah, so many great memories those kids are making.
Her energy is getting them doing jumping jacks,
Yes.
and how important that is too, to just keep them physically and mentally engaged. Just
and you know, Dr. Hamilton says that Candace does that from the start of the day until the end of the day.
Wow.
I don't know where you find that energy to do that every day.
Hats off to her.
Be a fly on the wall when she goes home. I think she's taking a nap. Thanks, Jeff.